An investigation is underway to determine the motive of a 28-year-old woman. Police say opened fire at a Christian elementary school in Nashville today.
The officers got to the second level. They saw a shooter, a female, who was firing.
The woman was armed with 2 assault-type rifles and a handgun and was killed by police. 3 students died at the hospital and 3 staff members were also killed. You can see footage here of police leading children out of the school.
ABC 6 News reporter Maisie Olson talked with local law enforcement about that shooting. She's live here in the studio tonight with their reaction. Maisie?
Yeah, James, Laura, there just aren't words to describe a situation like this. Dodge County Sheriff Scott Rose says this is the scariest call police will ever have to respond to, and he hopes no one in our area will ever have to. Here in southeastern Minnesota, northern Iowa, and across the country, schools are being targeted with threats of a school shooter. We've reported on these fake so-called swatting calls, but today in Nashville, that nightmare was real.
Incidents like that in the past here have been put under such a microscope. That the pressure to handle it the right way and the pressure not to want to be part of the next national news story, in addition to the fact that they just need to focus on their training and go in and do what they need to do.
The school in Nashville didn't have any resource officers or law enforcement because it was private. Several schools in our area currently debating whether school resource officers are necessary, including in Rochester Public Schools. We'll have more on the mass shooting and what mental health factors play a role in this kind of violence coming up in our next half hour.
All right, Maisie, thank you so much. Rochester Senator Carla Nelson, a former teacher, releasing a statement on the Nashville shooting today saying, quote, "My heart breaks for the victims of today's shooting in Nashville. As a mother and a former teacher, I am praying for the students, educators, and families."
And the advocacy group Moms Demand Action also responding, saying in part, today's shooter wielded 2 assault rifles, and we know that in 10 of the last 17 school shootings, assault rifles were the weapon of choice.